Okay, so this is the memorial box build. I built this guy for my dog Walter. So I wanted to show you basically the next steps I took. The first thing I did was I got on my computer and started designing up a case that I wanted for him. And then I thought of all the stuff I wanted to add on it and started plugging in all the holes and doing the measurements for everything I wanted. Now I knew the screen I wanted to put into it was a 7-inch screen. So it was definitely not going to be a small case. So I had to slice the case in half and then print it in 2 parts. I'm new to that, so hence the reason why you see big lines. So I definitely have a lot to learn when it comes to doing multiple parts and making it look good, because you can see in here where my glue had done its thing there, so it's not the best. You can see the creases. It is flush, but it's just, anyways, I'm pretty sure with a little time I could have done a lot better, but that's just the way it's going to go for this project. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to start getting things installed on here. We're going to go ahead and look at what we have to work with here. So the first thing is that screen I wanted. I have a Kuman 7-inch LCD screen, so that will be on the front of it. So I'm reusing this from an old project, the Porticade Pi project. So for this one I have a Raspberry Pi 3B Plus here, which will be used in this project. I thought maybe I'd use a different Pi, but I think this will be the one that I need for my video files. So that's the guy we'll use. We might have to add a hard drive onto that, but that's okay. And here we have a couple of little speakers here, so that will be nice. Get some sound going, and that's where it will go on the sides of the unit. And then in this box here, we've got a bunch of different things. I have a right angle USB cable. I've got a 90-degree HDMI cable. A couple of fans here for the back there. So, and then we've got a bunch of switches here. And then we have this little audio board here, which will be using the sound. It's made by some company called Drock. I don't know, but we'll give it a try. Got a barrel jack connector here if I get a little creative. And then we have the actual plug for it here. There's the volume knob for the audio. Some more plugs. And then we got this guy here. And this will do, I do believe, I want to say these were 12 volts to 5 volts. Step down converters. So we'll use both of these on there. I think I might just run 12 volts into it and then run off of the USB devices here inside the unit. So that way we can run the barrel jack into the back and get power to everything. And there is one more thing, but I'll wait till the very end to show that off. I'm quite excited about it. So I'm going to get to putting some of this together. So I will say that I probably won't get as much done on this as I want to. I think what we'll do is we'll get the speakers installed, the fans installed, the audio installed, and eventually I will have it so all the buttons on the back here will be for the audio as well as the surprise. And then on the front here I will have the main power and the screen on here. or something like that. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do, but for now we're just going to get it going, get everything where it needs to be. So far that's looking pretty good. I do have a small gap on the sides, which I'm not too happy about, but for now it'll be okay. The worst case scenario, I just get a black piece of paper and put it along the back side there just to seal it up. So far that's looking pretty good. So inside, as you can see, so I did glob with glue, and that's the best I could think of. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the speakers installed and the fans and the audio board, and then we'll try to test it out and see how it goes. Well, as you can see here, that's quite a tight fit there on the cable here. It's just a little bit touching here, so it was pretty close on my part for calculation, but could have been a little bit better. But anyways, we'll carry on here. Okay, so right now I am installing Screenly, and this is what we're going to use for our memorial box. I looked at some other options, but I thought this would be the best one. As I find new videos and photos, I can always add them in, or if I want to change it up to something else later, I can. But for now, I think this is a good way to get this going and be a cool little project. So right now everything's kind of all over the place on the inside here, but we will work on that here shortly. And yeah, I know I will eventually have those switches and plugs and everything connected. Right now I just have the audio and the HDMI display here set up. So I'll be back here shortly with the end result of this guy once I get it set up. So right now, for some reason, it's picking up the noise from the fans. The LEDs are going basically on that. So I have a little bit of adjustment to do. I'm going to probably have it so I can switch those off, which will happen on the back there, or the front. Not too sure which one. Like I said, I still got lots to do on this guy, but for the most part, we are set up here. So right now, we have the speakers going. We have the LED sound going, and yeah, all the link to everything in this project is in the description below, so make sure to check them out. This was just a fun little project for my dog. So with that being said, check out Screenly for your next project. It's great. So thanks for watching, everyone. You have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and we'll see you next time. Take care, eh?